The collapse of Silicon Valley Bank, SVB, March 2023. From startup darling to the largest bank failure since 2008. The golden years. Founded in 1983, Silicon Valley Bank grew into the go-to bank for startups, venture capitalists, and tech firms. By 2021, during the tech boom, SVB was handling deposits for nearly half of all U.S. venture-backed tech and life sciences firms. It held $200+ billion in assets, making it one of the top 20 banks in the U.S. What went wrong? During the pandemic, SVB saw a massive inflow of deposits, from $62 billion in 2019 to $189 billion in 2021, as tech startups raised huge funding rounds. Instead of loaning most of that money, SVB invested heavily in long-term U.S. Treasury bonds and mortgage-backed securities, considered safe but sensitive to rising interest rates. The problem? In 2022 and 2023, the Federal Reserve rapidly raised interest rates to fight inflation. This caused the value of SVB's bond portfolio to plummet. Meanwhile, tech startups began burning more cash and withdrawing deposits. SVB's liquidity was squeezed. The run begins, March 8, 2023. On March 8, SVB announced it had sold $21 billion in bonds at a $1.8 billion loss and would raise capital. This alarmed investors and depositors. In just 48 hours, panic spread across the startup ecosystem. $42 billion was withdrawn on March 9 alone, a modern digital bank run. SVB could not meet the withdrawal demands. On March 10, 2023, the FDIC seized SVB, marking the largest U.S. bank failure since 2008, the second largest bank failure in U.S. history. Why it shocked everyone. Depositors included giants like Roku, Etsy, Roblox, and over 40,000 startups. Over 90% of deposits were uninsured, above the FDIC's $250,000 limit. Startups feared not being able to make payroll or access cash. The aftermath and rescue. The U.S. Treasury, Federal Reserve, and FDIC stepped in on March 12, guaranteeing all deposits, even those over $250K. SVB's U.S. business was taken over by First Citizens Bank later that month. Its UK arm was sold to HSBC for just £1. A defining moment in banking history. SVB's fall didn't just shake startups, it raised fears of a broader banking crisis. It sparked scrutiny on risk management, regulation, and the fragility of niche-focused financial institutions in a high-rate economy. Thank you for watching. Follow us for more.